Hey guys, it's Catherine here at the City Vaporizer Lab. Today we're talking about the PAX 3 Complete Kit. Now this is a really cool vaporizer. It's a higher end product, so really good for experienced vaporizer users, but also a really cool one to start out with if you're just starting out vaping. It's a higher end product, but still fair for the price. A really cool thing about this one is that it connects to your phone. So you can download an app. There's a PAX 3 app to download, and it connects to your vaporizer to easily customize it and customize your vaping experience. So that's a cool addition that you don't find on many other vaporizers. Another unique thing about this vaporizer is its size. It's really, really small, and the technology that goes into this vaporizer for the size is pretty amazing. It's sleek, portable, inconspicuous, really small, fits in the palm of your hand and even in your fist. And I have small hands, so it holds a lot of technology within a really small device. All right, let's get to unboxing this. So, oh, it's a nice slick boxing design. It's like I'm opening a book. Ah. Okay, so let's take these off. Wow, everything's laid out super nicely. Unlike other vaporizers where you have to like unstack everything, everything's laid out for you here. So you have the charging pad, which is right here, your vaporizer, the USB cable, so the USB cable would connect to the charging pad. You have the maintenance kit, which contains a little brush and then pipe cleaners. So you have the screens for your vaporizer, a wax concentrate attachment, the half-pack oven lid, an extra mouthpiece, and you have a keychain that also has a packing tool. Pretty good setup here, basically everything you'd need. All right, so turning this vaporizer on, there's one button where the mouthpiece is. You just press that down and it's going to vibrate and turn on. So to increase the temperature, you just press the top mouthpiece and choose what heat you'd like. There's 4 selections. The lowest would be 1 petal, green, and then the highest would be 4 petals. Right now it's red because it's heating up. It will turn green when it's ready for you to vape. So for packing this vape with herb, it's very simple. You just push down on the bottom on one side and it's magnetic, so it'll just pop out like that. This vape has quite a large chamber if you just use the oven lid that has been provided. But what's cool about this is that there's a second oven lid, so you can half pack the chamber. So it's good to use the half pack oven lid if you're single sessioning. So if you're only planning to vape a little bit or you're packing in just a little bit of herb. All right, so let's get to know this vaporizer. Packing it, you turn it over and on the bottom, you just press on one side of the lid on the bottom and it just pops right out. It's magnetic, so it just pops right out. It's got quite a large chamber, but what's cool about this is that it comes with a second half-pack oven lid. So if you're only packing a little bit of herb into the chamber, you'd use the larger half-pack oven lid for even distribution and for even heating. Now, for wax concentrates, I have another lid. The wax concentrates attachment is pretty simple to use as well. You just load it into this little chamber that they've given, close it up, and then place it at the bottom of your vaporizer. Now there is a little bit of a groove that's left at the bottom of the vaporizer, but that's normal. It's because it's easier to remove when you do want to remove it, and be very careful because this does get very hot. So be very careful with that when taking it out, and that's another reason why they've left quite a groove there. So let's go back to the herb lids, pop it back on, and turn it over. Now, turning the vaporizer on. Where the mouthpiece is, the middle is also a button. So I just click that once. It's going to be purple that says that it's not ready to use yet. After I've packed it, I'd turn it on. And to adjust the temperatures, you have 4 temperature options. To do that, you hold the top button for just a second. 1 pedal is your lowest heat. To increase the heat, you just click 1, 2, and 3. Now I've increased it to the highest heat, which would be 4 pedals. If it's red, it means that it's heating up, so it's not ready to use yet. Once it turns green, means that it's ready to use and you are ready to vape. The coolest thing I would say about this vaporizer is that it has its own app. So you can connect your vaporizer to your phone once you've downloaded the app. Now I just downloaded the app, it's called PAX 3, and I'm gonna select PAX 3 Vaporizer. To connect the vaporizer to your phone, you just click the top button, so you turn it on and shake it until the light goes blue. So after having connected your vaporizer to your app, there's lots of cool, fun stuff you can do on there, including party mode and get all kinds of information off the app if you need. So this is definitely a cool feature that's not included in many vaporizers. All right, so maintenance on this device is pretty straightforward. You've got your maintenance kit here that comes with a little brush and some pipe cleaners, some nice little pipe cleaners, and a small brush. You would go to the bottom of your device and grab your brush, clean out the chamber, use the pipe cleaner, use one of the pipe cleaners to make sure it's all clean within. If you'd like to sanitize it to more, if you'd like to sanitize it properly, you can also use some rubbing alcohol with a little cotton swab. Clean inside the chamber, just make sure it's dry before using it. You can also clean off the mouthpiece as well. And clean off the mouthpieces, either this one or the large. Once you've cleaned off the chamber, you can flip it over and remove the mouthpiece. You can clean off the mouthpiece with also a little cotton swab. To clean the actual To properly clean this compartment, you grab one of the pipe cleaners and just guide it down to clean Once you've cleaned out the chamber, you can pop back on the lid. Make sure that you're not cleaning the oven lids or soaking them in anything at all. It's not safe to do so. Do not soak them in rubbing alcohol or water. If you want to clean them, you can just clean them off with a cotton swab. Pop them back on, make sure it's dry before using it again. Flip it over to the mouthpiece, remove the mouthpiece. Whether you have the flat mouthpiece or the raised mouthpiece, you can wipe them off with some cotton swabs as well. I don't recommend soaking them though. Grab one of your pipe cleaners and clean out this compartment here, which is the vapor chamber. And just by doing that a couple times, you've cleaned out the vapor chamber. Pop your mouthpiece back on, and you're good to go. Make sure you do run a full cycle on high heat before using it again for another session. It's best to make sure it's dry and everything that doesn't need to be there is burned out. When you purchase this device, make sure to go online and register your serial number, which you'll find at the bottom of this box, to activate the insane 10-year warranty that comes with it. Super good customer service, insane warranty, so you can tell they're really confident about their product.